Some people don't believe ducks actually exist, but here we have actual live footage of real living ducks.
Hello, and welcome to blog number 17, 18, something like that. It is the Stand By for Action blog, as yes, we are very nearly gearing up to the exciting 6-week run in London, and all the various tryouts that are coming out and about before that. So what have I been up to? Mostly I've been at home writing, in a very boring fashion, plays. I've been writing a play, rather than stories, which is different. It's definitely different from what I've been doing for the last 6 months. The Storyteller shows are now basically written. I'm rewriting the Ghost Stories show for a one-off performance in a pub later in the year, but otherwise the text's all done. Actually, that's not quite true. I wrote a new bit to go into the natural history of trolls. There was a little extra, teensy-weensy little extra bit, which I quite like, which I'm going to put in, and we're going to test out in rehearsals. And I've been confirming cast and sorting out who's going to be doing what. It's going to be the Natural History of Trolls is going to be a very different show to what we did at the new Wimbledon. It's going to be a smaller company, more compact, and I'm going to pass on the whole process that we did with Trolls onto the Ghost Story show. So I'm going to have a bigger company for the Ghost Story show than I'm going to have for the Natural History of Trolls at this stage. Still all a little up in the air, but next week I will be in this space, hopefully, touch wood, have to ask, doing a photo shoot and video for the advert for the run. So I will be here with a special friend who's joining me for the day. His name's Bernard, who will be joining me for the photo shoot and various other exciting visual things. So all the stuff's starting to go out there. We're now gearing up. It's less than 3 weeks now. It's about 2.5 weeks by the time this gets broadcast. 2.5 weeks before the first Ghost Story show tryout begins. And then it's just rehearsing and tryout and rehearsing and tryout and rehearsing and tryout, and then 6 weeks at the Barons Court Theatre. And that's basically it for the year. It's 32 performances at Barons Court, and then after that, what am I doing? Don't know. Is basically the answer. I'll finish the play I started writing, and then I'm looking to revive a couple of stories that I did a couple of years ago. I've got a couple of revised versions which I'll be looking to do late 2012. Basically, with the Olympics and various other activities going on, I'm kind of just getting out of the way until August. So for the first 6 months of next year, it'll just be working on stuff and doing other little smaller projects that I've got lined up, so which I will tell you about in the future. But until next week, when hopefully you'll be able to see a trailer and photos and exciting things, and when the new newsletter goes out. Until then, goodbye!
And of course it's a little known fact that here in Suffolk, ducks are only allowed to travel at 4 miles per hour.